Keys for tonight's game, I think, are to play close to the net. Definitely, like we saw in the first game, serve well, and then get some power spikes and play a little bit of power volleyball. Don't miss any balls and communicate with your teammates and get that chemistry going.
All right. Chris Macbeth is the official. Passage in the blue, Gildersleeve in the gray. Seeing some early action so far. You see the front line there for Gildersleeve, very strong, very tall.
Yeah, very strong and very tall, and we'll see if that height gives them an advantage, especially when they have to play up on the line.
So what you're seeing is both teams can be offensive and both teams can be defensive.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing that, and what you're starting to see is Gildersleeve is starting to play the line much tighter, and they're not allowing the ball to just go behind them as they were early part of the game, and that's what's starting this rally.
11-5 for Gildersleeve. Bryce, Mosley, Richardson, Brown, Bailey, Shaw, Richardson, Lees, Christian, Abram, Starcher, Tilfus, Jordan, Woodard, Wright, Dorian as well, and Elijah. Both teams making a good effort here. Good rally. Nice save, but it goes into the net. It's amazing how one hit can affect the whole point.
Yeah, and that one hit didn't have enough power to it, but we saw how they just kept hitting it back and forth, getting over the net. They're using that power to get it ball over the net.
Twelve to 6. Gildersleeve trailing by 6 with the ball. Going left to right on the YouTube channel. Gildersleeve right there caught in no man's land. And the Panthers now have a 7-point lead. Of course, these kids do a great job in school. And of course, athletics as well, academics, athletics, and activities. All three coming together today. Nice rally. Got to show some energy there, because that ball and that net can be very tough sometimes.
Yeah, it can be very unforgiving, but again, you got to hit it with enough power to get it over the net. That's a big, big key.
All right, it's 13-6 in favor of Passage. Middle School Volleyball Championships. Greg Bickaveris with Carl Daniels here live on YouTube, NNPS Telecom on the YouTube channel. Remember, it's best of three, so there's urgency out here. Glad you're with us here at Warwick High School Newport News for live volleyball action, middle school level. Again, one official. Not easy doing both matches.
Yeah, and in those matches we saw close competitive game and then a pull away on the second game. And so this one right now is 13-6. So we'll see what both teams do. Who's going to close this game out or who could rally from behind.
Passage up by 7, serving in the blue. Gildersleeve. Gets a much-needed point. Of course, we had our own Citrina Williams' daughter play out here last year.
Oh, yeah, she definitely did play out here last year as well.
She's the one who got us involved in middle school volleyball.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
13-8. Seahawks serving, trailing by 5. There's a southpaw serve. Nice save there. And a good jump start right there by Gildersleeve. And just like that, they get a couple points, and it builds their confidence up.
Yeah, you can definitely see that confidence growing. Now, what was a big lead is waning down to just 4 points.
That ball goes out of bounds. 14-9. Panthers 11 more points to win the first set. It's important, and that's a lack of communication.
Yeah. Because you got one player standing there trying to figure out what they're going to do, and then the other player is trying to go and hit it.
We talked about that to the coach, and exactly what he didn't want to see. But you can get redemption pretty quick in volleyball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely can.
Passage in the blue, going right to left. And they lead by 7. Big point here for the Seahawks. And they capitalize.
It seems as though every time Passage is trying to pull away, it seems like that Gildersleeve is making a rally to come back and get themselves back in the game.
Little pause and play here, 16-10. We'll see what happens as Macbeth controls the tempo and the time here. Greg Bickaveris, Carl Daniels, glad you're with us here, and our entire crew. Carl on YouTube, our showcase presentation of volleyball tonight. coming up on March Madness. A lot of things going on. NBA heating up. NFL announced they're going to be playing a lot of games overseas. As the drama unfolds here. And tomorrow will be close to 2 years with COVID. Hopefully that'll be behind everybody. But you can't let your guard down with that either.
No, you certainly can't. It looks like it's something being discussed here with the stoppage in play.
Sometimes that can be a deterrent to both teams.
Yeah.
You start getting, cramps and stuff like that. You got to stretch out. This is a long delay. For both teams, sometimes this can help the team that's down as they're going back and forth to the points. They did. They changed the scoreboard. Now it's 15-10. And that's really what counts, Carl, is the scoreboard. That was number 5, respectfully, Harold talking to Macbeth. Like Shakespeare, Macbeth. It's a long stoppage of play here.
Sometimes that can take momentum away, too, if you have momentum coming from a break like that.
Gildersleeve's got to pick up their energy here. And, again, somebody's got to step up, Carl. We need to see the leaders out here step up.
Yeah, this is where your team leaders lead you to the path of victory.
And that's important, who came after the break to get that point.
Yeah.
And the Panthers hold on to a 6-point lead. And just like that, the deficit is down to 5. Very nice serve there by Gildersleeve.
And this is where we start to see those serves make a difference like we did in that first game.
We'll see what happens. And when we slide on the court, it can hurt.
Yeah, it can.
You can hear those knees squeak on the floor and the tennis shoes as well. And Passage has got that comfortable 5-point lead. You hear the fans saying, communicate. They're like the 6th man out in the field here. (18 to 12). Coach is getting involved, and now's the time. You can't let your guard down at all if you are. I like how they can use the ceiling as an advantage. Almost like ping pong out here, like table tennis.
Little 2-on-2 going on there for a while.
19 to 12, 7-point lead. And for the worst thing the coach said to us both is when the ball goes across the net, you just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, you got to hit the ball. And, like you said, he came over here in between games talking about that.
He made a point about it.
And there you go.
Because you have no chance if you don't touch it. And just like that, you saw the more engaged Gildersleeve is, the better they play.
Yeah. Once they get engaged, they start to get points and they start to rally. But they still have a 7-point deficit, so they still got a ways to go to try to tie the ball game.
That ball goes out of bounds. 4 points away from winning the set. Greg Bicaveras, Carl Daniels, our entire NNPS Telecom crew here at Warwick High School Newport News. Carl and I cannot help the players. Would be bad if we went out there and played, but it's now 3 points away from winning that set for Passage. And before I can even finish my sentence, it's now 2 points.
Yeah.
We're getting close to checkmate here.
Yeah, big 10-point lead here.
All right, set point 24-13 for Chris Macbeth's team. And Passage wins the first set in a dominating fashion, 25-13 over Gildersleeve. Stay tuned for set number 2, right here from Warwick High School. Better, Carl, you ready? No, sit.
And we're going to be back here in just a moment with Passage and Gildersleeve. You're ready to come back on the court here in just a moment.
And let your family know about nnpstelecom. We are live, broadcasting live on nnpstelecom.
Hey, let's go, Pastor. One more like that. I'm hungry.
All right, set number 2 coming up. And Passage won the first set 25-13. So Carl, 2 out of 3 sets goes by pretty quick.
Yeah, it does. It goes by very fast. We saw that first set. Passage came out and dominated and won by 12. So we'll see how this set does. But Gildersleeve is going to have to come back and start this game off strong and finish it strong. Because otherwise, Passage is going to win this thing in 2 sets.
They got to move without the ball, attack, have the right approach, cover the weak side, take command. Gildersleeve really has to take command. They just can't watch the volleyball go across the net.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what their coach said to both of us in between this game and the first set of games is they've got to attack the volleyball when it comes to them. They've got to hit it and hit it over the net and hit it with some power.
Here we go. Gildersleeve serving. Passage won the first set by 12. And just like that, they got the first point. And Passage has got the Seahawks a little bit of a funk right now.
Yeah, they really do. They're starting off with a 2-0 lead.
And that ball just rolled like an inchworm over the net, like a slinky.
Yeah, and the one thing is that Passage is playing close to the net, and we talked about that in the other game. You know, everything is not going to go way back. You got to kind of play close to the net sometimes, and that's what they're doing right now.
Four nothing, just like that. Passage has the lead. Playing very proactive and just doing enough. When you have the lead, you play with confidence. Much needed point there for the Seahawks, trailing 4-1. And you don't want to relinquish the serve, but so much. You can't relinquish it.
Yeah. Serving has definitely made a difference in some of these games. And you just have to be ready for it to be able to get it back over the net.
You hear Gildersleeve here. Points in a row here.
And they've cut this lead down.
Got everybody here tonight. Mike Price, everybody here. Got all kind of filming going on. Volleyball's finesse.
Yeah, it is. But what we're seeing on Passage's front line too is that they're hitting the ball with like just an open hand slap, and they're not really using their fist to really hit it with some more power to get it over the net.
You can't chase the ball when it goes backwards.
No.
Because you have no elbow room. You run out of space. Great volleyball at the college level, professional volleyball too. All sport. Summer Olympics.
Yeah. Well, they have to remember that the court is only 9 by 18. That's not a whole lot of space to have a whole lot of room to maneuver.
You see a lot of noise coming from Passage. And there's no tomorrow for Gildersleeve. They're lost the first set. They're down 8-3. Keep it right here. To 3. Chris Macbeth, the official. Greg Picaveras, Carl Daniels, glad you're with us here at Warwick High School in Newport News. Middle school volleyball championships. The girls. Great ace right there. Excellent server by Passage. You can see Gildersleeve is trying to get the ball in the hands of Mike or Luke Woodard as well. That ball goes out of bounds. We'll see if Gildersleeve can sustain.
Yeah, they seem to be putting on a rally like we saw the last game, but in the end it wasn't enough. We'll see if they can come through this time.
And number 35 is Gabriel Christian for Gildersleeve. Oh, nice. That was close. No instant replay, though.
Yeah, no instant replay. You got one official making the call, so.
YouTube and watch the archive.
Yeah.
That was really close. 3-point counts. 10-6. Passage. And like 1 point can lead to another.
Yeah. And that was just a communication factor there.
But you don't want to let your head down. Got to keep your head up. Be positive. Don't let 1 or 2 points deter you. That was a net let. And Passage is using that to their advantage. 12-6. Oh, nice point. Twelve to 7. That's the one advantage to have volleyball. If you hit it in the net, you can still have a chance to get it over the net.
Yeah. But again, you got to have that power to get it over the net and hit it up.
It's tougher as the day goes on, too. Especially when you get into 3 sets.
Oh, yeah.
6-point lead by Passage in the blue. Might be the rally of the match right here. And a big point there by Gildersleeve. 13-8. Crucial stage of the game.
Yeah, very crucial. They need to make up about 5 points to get themselves completely back in this game.
He wants it more. Gildersleeve serving. Number 12. That's Mosley. Good communication here by Gildersleeve, complimenting each player as well.
Yeah, Gildersleeve seems like they're getting their team chemistry in order. Whereas Passage is getting a little bit unraveled. They had that lead, but now they're getting unraveled. They got to get it back together.
and they're smiling and they're laughing more, and that's helping. They're playing more loose. Gildersleeve is, but they're still down by 2.
Yeah, but Gildersleeve's gaining that confidence though now.
You can't get complacent either.
Yeah. And that play was an unforced error, and you can't give up freebie points.
14-11. Yeah, just can't give me gimmies. Got to earn the points. And you hear them saying help, which is good. They're not saying SOS yet, but they're saying help. What a rally that is. Great point. Some great athletic moves.
And you saw a little bit of frustration out of Gildersleeve there because they felt like they got it over the net to get the point. It goes to passage.
Let's go!
You can tell the team leader is number 44, respectfully. For Gildersleeve, Luke Woodard. Sometimes I think the officials get confused too. That's a lot of whistling there.
Yeah, it is.
But again, he's doing it by himself. That ball goes out of bounds. And what happens is you lost the first set, you're still playing catch up. That takes a lot more energy.
Yeah, it does. Anytime you get behind it, you got to exert more energy. That can take a lot out of you the latter part of the game. And we're starting to kind of see a little bit here.
Ball goes way up in the air. Good rally. He needs to say help more.
Yeah. Well, that's
sometimes you get used to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's where that communication comes in.
Non-verbal communication, too. Got to move with the eyes. 17-12. Now 17-13. Big serve coming up for Woodard. Right on the line. Sometimes you got to get a feel for where the ball is going to land.
Yeah.
A lot of it's especially from that far away.
Yeah, that's true. And this is a 3-point game.
In basketball, it's almost like trying to make a full court shot. Just on the serve. And the leaders are stepping up. Right there for passage. 18-14. They don't want it to go into 3 sets.
Yeah. And you can tell, it seems like with passage, every time Gildersleeve makes a run, they get a key stop and get some extra points to maintain that lead.
(19-14). Timeout for Gildersleeve. So the Panthers Warwick High School.
We don't have Wawa, but we have everything for $1. Ladies and gentlemen, our hot dogs are $1. Everything's $1. Please support our student health organization. Everything's $1. Snacks, chips, cookies, candy, soda, water, everything $1.
19-14 Passage serving. 6 points away. Make that 5. That's some of the same issues you saw in set number 1.
Yeah, communication issues and people just standing around looking at the ball instead of going after the ball and hitting it.
Or never for Gildersleeve.
Yeah, the game is on the line here. Passage only has 5 more points and they can win this second set.
Little mix up there. So, number 97 serving. By the Seahawks, they got to maintain here. They really down by 4.
Yeah, they still have a mountain to climb to get back in this game.
Even another point might be tough to overcome. And just like in tennis, you got to bend your knees.
Yeah, you do, and that wasn't a good bend right there. Especially with Passage being only 4 points away from winning this set.
All right, they're playing back and forth here. 21-17. In favor of Passage. A little shuffling with some players here. And a smaller by Gildersleeve. Little reverse psychology. But really, it's about attitude and energy as well.
Yeah, it is. But one of the things we're seeing from Passage, even though they have this lead, we were talking about complacency, and it seemed like they've become a little complacent with this lead.
Nice rally. Number 44 likes those finger shots. Woodard for Gildersleeve. This is a close one here, folks. Stay tuned. Just like that, it's 21-20. We're tied up. Anybody's ball game right now.
Yeah. And if Gildersleeve rallies to win this, this is a tremendous comeback on their part.
21-all. Nice shot there. Big point there by Passage. 3 points away. Underhand serve. You can't hesitate out here, folks. Any nerves will show. Whatever it takes to get the ball across the net is the key. Get that ball across the net. Inbounds, of course. 2-point lead. And the players trying to be a politician out here.
Yeah, trying to get that psychology or that sympathy call from the referees.
This might be the point of the match right here for Gildersleeve they can overcome. And just like in tennis, when you have a clear court, you go for the pay dirt, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah, he just put a little bit too much on that, and he probably should have eased it up a little bit so it can stay in bounds.
Too much mustard on that.
Exactly. This is game point here.
The serve is huge. That's it. Both the girls and the boys were sweeps.
Yeah.
The first set, 25-13 by 12, and they win the second set a lot closer, Carl, 25-22. Great sportsmanship by both teams.
Oh yeah, definitely great sportsmanship. This was a competitive set here. Gildersleeve tried to rally, but it just wasn't enough at the end when they were down.
And they did the best they could, but usually the stronger team prevails, because if it would have gone to a third set, it could have been anybody's ball game.
Oh yeah, because both teams know what's on the line going into that third set, but Passage had to come up and close the deal now so that they could become the champions.
I want to thank Ray Price and his crew for the doubleheader. Once again, the girls, it was Fitzgerald winning in straight sets, and the boys, it was Passage winning in straight sets as well over Gildersleeve. For Carl Daniels, I'm Greg Bickavaris. Good night from Warwick. Thank you again to Chad, the athletic director from Warwick High School. Again, Carl Daniels, Greg Bickavaris. We'll talk to you soon.